Good morning. Our Watch It Wednesday today is about Murder, She Wrote, but I'm also going to be doing White Christmas as we are doing our Christmas special series of Watch It Wednesdays as well. So you kind of get two movies today for one. So, Murder, She Wrote is about a mystery writer and an amateur detective, Jessica Fletcher, who is down-to-earth, middle-aged widow. She ferrets out the criminals in the idyllic Cabot Cove in Maine, which apparently is the murder capital of the United States for the show's 12-season run. That's right, 12 years. Though while traveling, she uncovers a fair number of killers as well. The first episode date was September the 30th, 1984, and the final episode date was May the 19th, 1996. And of course, the theme song is Murder, She Wrote. The cast is Angela Lansbury, as you see right there, William Wyndham, Tom Bosley, Ron Massack, Michael Horton, and several other ones. The networks that covered it were CBS and FYI. And FYI is the full episode of your favorite shows. They do Tiny House Nation and several other different things. It's just another network. Some people are not familiar with it, but I'm going to play you a small clip of Murder, She Wrote.
Hello? Jessica? Donna, what's the matter?
The police, they've come to take me to the restaurant.
But why? What's happened?
Chaz, somebody found him there this morning.
Found him?
Dead. Murdered.
The day manager called us when he found the front door open. Now, nothing's been touched, including this ledger. You see these entries, Miss Mayberry?
They've been whited out.
What were they?
I'm not sure.
You are the accountant for this restaurant, aren't you?
Lieutenant Rupp, Donna gave this ledger to Doug Brooke, Alice's brother. Maybe he knows what those entries were.
I just brought it up to date yesterday.
Good, good. So it shouldn't be too hard for you to figure out exactly what was erased. The department appreciates your cooperation.
You mean now? But what about... We have to get upstate.
I would like the weekend off too, man.
You mean we might have to stay here the whole weekend?
Lieutenant, it's just that we're supposed to attend an engagement party.
You kids are getting married? Oh, that's great. That's just great. See, too many of the young people today are just shacking up. It's nice to find somebody who has the right values. You know.
Grady, what are we going to do? I can't tell my father I'm involved in a murder investigation. He disowned me.
Well, maybe Lieutenant Rupp, if he really understands the situation, I'll have a word with him.
Time and method's going to be tough.
Even after the body defrosts?
Yep. Take your choice. He got himself conked on a noggin. He was knifed with a jagged-edged blade, except the wounds are too shallow.
More like he was slashed and stabbed, huh?
Cause of death could be any of above or combination of any of above.
Excuse me, Lieutenant Rupp. There seems to be something here on the floor. Lieutenant, I don't want to be a nuisance, but my nephew's future in-laws are leaving the country, and since this is our only chance to meet them, would it be possible for Donna to examine the books after the weekend?
Sorry, Mrs. Fletcher, but I have to proceed while the trail is hot.
Okay, our next movie, as I talked about for Christmas, is White Christmas. And it has singers Bob Wallace, who is Bing Crosby, Phil Davis, who is Danny Kaye, and they join the sister act, Betty, who is Rosemary Clooney, and Judy Haynes, who is Vera Ellen, to perform a Christmas show in the rural Vermont. There they run into the General Waverly, who is Dean Jagger, and the boys' commander in the World War II, who they learn is having some financial difficulties. Well, his quaint country inn is failing, so what's the foursome to do but to plan a Yuletide Miracle, which is a fun-filled musical extravaganza that's sure to put Waverly and his business back in the black. So the director was Michael Curtis. The movie release date in the USA was October the 14th, 1954. The music, of course, is composed by Irving Berlin, Nathan Van Cleve, Joseph Lilly, and Gus Levine. Screenplay is by Norman Panama and Melvin Frank and Norman Krosna. Very, very good movie. It also aired on AMC, American Movie Classics. And it's just a great, great movie. I'm going to play a small clip of it as well. Of course, you can always purchase these movies. You can find them online through Google search or your local YouTube. You can find this movie on Google or YouTube. It is a wonderful movie. Again, 1954 classic film. Had Bing Crosby and Dan Kay in it. It talked about the World War veteran, Mr. General Waverly, who is played by Dean Jagger. And, of course, he is following some financial difficulties at his quaint country inn. And so the foursome, the two ladies, the Rosemary Clooney and Vera Allen, who play the sister act, Betty and Judy Haynes, they all decide to have a Yuletide miracle, a very fun-filled musical extravaganza to get him back in the black. The release date was October the 14th, 1954. Let me see if we can play a clip of it. It's a great classic movie. Love it.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white.
Y'all check the movie out.